Wow, that was awesome! Did you enjoy your adventure? I sure did, and I'm so glad that all of you were able to join us today. We still have 2 more days of Rocky Railway adventure to experience, so keep on reciting and memorizing the Bible point and memory verse for the day. Do you remember today's Bible point? What is it? That's right. Let's say it all together. Ready? Jesus' power helps us be bold. Great! How about the memory verse for today? Do you remember the verse that Sierra shared with you and you heard throughout the day at the various stations? Let's recite that one all together. Ready? He gives power to the weak and strength to the powerless. Isaiah 40:29. Awesome! Keep reciting the Bible verses so that you can store them in your heart for recall, okay? Now before we say goodbye, I wanted to see if you were able to pick up on the different train horn sounds that followed my call to all aboard! Were you paying attention? Did you know that it was different each time? Did you remember to have your eyes and ears on alert to take in all the sights and sound of the day, like I mentioned when I welcomed all of you at the beginning of our journey? Well, if you did notice, great, you were paying attention. Did you know that each of the train horn or train whistle sounds different? Well, each of the sounds have different meaning. The train horn is one of the ways trains, stations, and people communicate with each other. Like when you heard the 2 long horns. It meant proceeding, releasing brakes. And the 1 short horn? Apply air brakes, I'm approaching passenger station. And the well-known 2 long, 1 short, 1 long, saying approaching railroad crossing, which is the one most of us heard when we got stuck behind a railroad crossing when lots of train went by. Now, why is this important? Well, I wanted to show you how these bold sounds get our attention and are so important in communicating that a train is coming in order to avoid any accidents or crashes. That is why the train sound is so loud and so distinct. It is very important and it saves lives. And the stories we heard today and the good news that Peter and John preached long ago is also very important and saves lives. So like the bold sound of the train horn, let's make sure that we communicate the good news of Jesus with people God places in our lives. Because the good news of Jesus is the most important message because it saves lives. Tomorrow will be another day and another adventure. Get good rest, and we'll see you back here again at VBS Rocky Railway. Goodbye.